All right, Pharmacist Interventions Part 42. I had a patient trying to refill their prescription for their birth control. It was Anavera. It's a vaginal ring. I noticed there were 2 prescriptions on file for this ring, and they were both prescribed wrong. This is part of a presentation I gave, but the Anavera lasts 13 28-day cycles. It's a year-long ring. What you can do is insert it for 3 weeks, withdraw it for a week, and then reinsert it. You can also leave the ring in for like the whole year. You don't have to take it out. The provider prescribed it like the Nuva ring. So they had it like put it in for 3 weeks, take it out a week, and replace with a new ring. And they sent it in like how they sent in this, which would be 1 ring billed for a month and a bunch of refills on it. So I talked to the patient about how this ring actually lasts a whole year. Another pharmacist intervention was a while ago, but I had a patient that was taking a lot of nitroglycerin. Like, I can tell when y'all are gobbling it up. Like, when we give you a little bottle of those little 25 pills, you shouldn't be going through that every month. So with this one, I told this patient, like, hey, like, a heart attack might be around the corner if you're taking this all the time. I told him follow up with his cardiologist, and he did. And he actually came back like a few weeks later and was like, yeah, my cardiologist chewed me out for that. And he was like, I called your corporate line to give you praise too. And I never heard about it. I don't know. I don't hear about the good things that happen. Whatever. But yeah, I thought that that was a good intervention because I don't think that patients know like how to take their medications in general, but like they don't know what is like important information to know about their medication. It is an important counseling point that you shouldn't be taking more than 3 doses of nitroglycerin without seeking like medical care, of course. Another pharmacist intervention, I had a patient picking up ciprofloxacin. This is a fluoroquinolone, and they're also picking up ferrous sulfate. Both of them were dosed twice a day. An important counseling point with fluoroquinolones like ciprofloxacin is to space it out by like 4 hours with like minerals and like calcium, iron, stuff like that, because it's a chelating agent. It's going to bind with that mineral and it's not going to absorb into the bloodstream, so it's not going to be effective. They didn't know that. Fluoroquinolones are heavy-duty antibiotics, so something wild must have been going on. We know we got to cure that if we're using ciprofloxacin. My last pharmacist intervention is I had a prescription come through for ibuprofen, and this isn't a big like intervention, but it was dosed every 4 to 6 hours. The max dose for ibuprofen is 4 times a day, so every 6 hours. People really shouldn't be taking ibuprofen like in the droves. It can tear up your stomach, internal bleed, ulcers, hurt your kidneys, increase risk of cardiovascular events like strokes and heart attacks.